Okay. Um, this is an interesting thing here with the federal workers. They might fire 1 million of them, um, or more. Well, I don't think so. I don't think this is going to happen, but I do think that something significant is happening here, and it's going to affect the economy rather severely. Um, Now I follow a lot of people who are very freedom minded. They would love to just see the government collapse and everything fall apart and all that. And while they are philosophically correct in a lot of ways, they don't understand the implications of what happens if you do that. Because if you look at the 2022 thing, or 2020 rather, that the T Man did, um, it was not austerity, it was the exact opposite, you know? And this is austerity. If we start firing these people, they get a little bit of unemployment, and then now all of a sudden you're competing with them for jobs. By the way, most of them have degrees. You know, I don't know if that helps them or doesn't. Um, it's going to be a very crappy economy. And it isn't just the workers, they're canceling contracts. And all this stuff might need to happen. You know, it might, because it depends on how you believe the money supply works and everything, and whether we can just run the debt up or not, MMT and all that. Whether you believe in that or not, it seems like we tried it and it didn't work. That's my guess. So while this is interesting, and a lot of people are kind of cheering it on because, I don't know, they just are. I don't like to see anybody's life ruined. Uh, Unless they're like really bad or like a criminal or something. I don't really like to see that. So I'm not out there going yeehaw, yeehaw with this. I think it's dangerous to play with this, and they've already screwed up a couple times, firing people they shouldn't have and having to get them back. And imagine what your work ethic would be like after that happened to you. And let's say you had a very important, sensitive job, like managing nuclear weapons and stuff. I think that happened to some people. So while it's kind of fun for people to just kind of laugh at it, and I've been watching Twitter and all that, and I don't know if there's a single person I can talk to that, maybe one person, but he's on Twitter, but I don't talk to him on Twitter. I talk to him on the phone. Who actually understands the implications of stuff like this. Most people don't. Because if you, let's say they fire 500,000 federal workers, that's a lot. And then that's like two moderate sized cities worth of people. And then you cancel contracts, you know. At some point, you have a trickle down effect of about 2 million jobs that disappear. Because for every one of these jobs, you have like three or four, right? Like they order pizza, they do this, they do that, they buy this, they buy that. And so, most people just don't understand economics. And, we got ourselves in this mess by having a bunch of government workers. We have them at all levels, state, federal, etc. But I just really think that we should, you know, push the brakes on this, actually look for the waste, get rid of the waste, and do that. But it seems like he's just going around firing people. And from what I'm reading, how much, has anybody been able to point out how much money we're actually saving from this? What impact? Because last I checked, Congress just made a budget that actually had more money in it than last time. So we're getting rid of people, and we're gonna spend more money. You would think we would spend less money if this was significant, if it served a purpose. I guess not. I believe most people want the theater, don't want to look at the substance. don't really care. They just like the show, and um, that's how we end up with this crap. And I do not believe that a guy who takes ketamine on a regular basis should be in charge of this. But that's my opinion as a humble person who just lives out here in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah.